Welcome to Condors Countdown. Ryan Holt joined by Condors head coach Jerry Fleming. Condors kick off a lengthy homestand for this Condors team. 10 out of the next 14 games on home ice against the Manitoba Moose. And Jerry, you look at the road trip overall, 2-2 road trip, 500, but certainly seemed like more of an opportunity for this Condors team to make some headway here in the Pacific on that road trip.
Yeah, definitely. I thought overall the road trip, although we didn't have the results we wanted in San Antonio, I thought we played well, believe it or not. Those goals, or the scores of those games weren't really indicative of the way we played. I thought we played hard. I thought we had some great looks at the net. Will, their goaltender, played outstanding in both games. So I think if we can build upon the way that we played, hopefully we'd like a different outcome, but I think we played hard enough to get the wins. What
has Tyler Pitlick meant to this team since coming back from injury? He's just been a guy that's been irreplaceable here in this Condors lineup.
Well, I think his skating, number one, is the first thing that leaps out at us. When he's skating well, when he's hard on the forecheck, when he's protecting the puck, he's playing well, and he's effective, and he's tough to play against. I think he really wants to get back to the NHL. He's making the necessary adjustments to his game to get back there. So hopefully he can just continue to be a force on the ice. And I think he feels, with all the injuries that he's had, he wants to show the organization that he's still a top prospect and to go out and do the things that he has to do.
A lot of healthy bodies now for this Condors team. Certainly some competition up front and on the back end. Does that make your life harder, or does it make it easier knowing that guys have to go out and perform to stay in the lineup?
Well, it's always important to have bodies. I think you've got to, have a competition from within your team all the time for playing time, for guys playing, period. You don't want to be in the stands, you want to be part of it. So I think that knowing that there's guys waiting in the wings to jump in and eager to jump in, you've got to go out and be at your best at all times.
You mentioned it here earlier, 10 out of the next 14 on home ice. If there's going to be a push from this Condors team, it certainly seems like it has to come here in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, definitely. And like you mentioned, we're healthy. Hopefully we can stay healthy. And, we're going to focus on the process. I talked about it earlier with one of the reporters that, you can't focus on the outcome. You just have to focus on the process of what you do every day to get better, and the outcome will take care of itself.
What's the key tonight against this Manitoba team who comes in struggling here to Condors Town, but certainly a team that relies on their goaltending?
Well, definitely. Number one, you're going to have to take his eyes away. Number two, you're going to have to own the blue paint. Number three, execution. It always comes down to execution for us. You got to execute the game plan. You got to make simple plays. You got to execute them well. It would be nice to get some goals tonight. I think that we had some great looks in San Antonio. They just weren't going in. We've got to find a way to bury those chances tonight.
All right, Jerry. Thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Holtzy. Have a good game.
Condors head coach Jerry Fleming. We'll have more on your Condors Broadcast Network.